That power is won by the Order of Anarchy.
Order of Shadows.
Order of tradition.
Anything is possible.
Art's a funny thing. Sometimes you think you've got something, then the light changes and everything looks completely different. And sometimes it just takes one brushstroke to switch up the entire message. You know? You know me, always drawing something up. Malice is making moves, recruiting, talking to people who are angry and convincing them everything will be better once they're the ones in charge. But the power they're fighting for, the soldiers on the ground ain't going to touch that. Huh. That power is just for the ones sitting on thrones built from promises they never planned to keep. You, on the other hand, have been bringing people together. Getting two orders on the same page. Around here, that's basically historic. You've been breaking down the established order of the established orders. I know how powerful and dangerous that makes you. But to the folks in the Order of Malice, I'm betting they'll see you as a fighter without a real home. That's exactly what we want them to believe. Because you're going in, undercover. If we're gonna win this war, we need a soldier on the inside. If you're not careful, you might too. You need to get yourself noticed in the Tower of Malice. Show them you're one of them ones, the kind they need on their side. You know what to do.
For it. Striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, and a shady strategy. The combatants are locked inside Hell in a Cell. This is a nightmare no one can escape.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. A score will be settled tonight.
And only one competitor will survive the Devil's Playground.
Insulting.
Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there.
Nasty stomp of the arm.
Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Off the rope.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Chop.
Getting her set up for something in the corner. Drop kick.
Hell in a Cell is the kind of the ultimate test for a superstar. Any words of wisdom for these competitors, Corey?
Well, don't let the setting of this match get to you. Stay focused on your opponent and just work hard on getting this thing won. If being confined within the cell starts to rattle you, then you've just handed your competition the advantage. Is that? Yeah! It's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it.
Snapmare.
Not safe yet.
Kick. Springboard.
Oh, got the knees up. Could be a big turnaround here.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. What's in the back? Are those thumbtacks?
Oh, come on. This is turning a corner now. This is sadistic thinking here. Bringing this back into the ring. Ooh.
Oh, driving the foot into the jaw. Just planting their foot on their opponent's jaw. That's just insulting.
And now the fire caught the full impact of that attack.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort. Flying.
Oh, on the knees. That could be the tide turner.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Drop kick right on the money. What agility.
Knees up, saw it coming, and was laying in wait.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Following it up with the cover. How does anyone have this much in them at this point? Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
She's just looking to survive now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
6:30 senton. Oh, cover. Hoping to end this. They got it. A career-changing win inside Hell in a Cell.
She retaliates.
Saw it coming and took complete advantage.
Was not going to be caught by surprise. Had a feeling a cheap shot was coming. Big match underway here. A chance for this superstar to prove the haters wrong.
Yeah, a win here would go a long way towards proving that this competitor is someone everyone has to respect.
It certainly would, Byron. But pulling it off, that won't be so easy.
And Piper Niven looks just about ready to destroy anyone and anything standing in her path here.
Yeah, Piper is always ready to get the job done no matter what. This Scottish powerhouse is not someone you want to get on the bad side of.
Ripped in the hard way. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Clothesline! Oh no, eyes on the target.
Horse forearm draped across the middle rope. And down.
Oof. Corey, any advice on how to combat a competitor like Piper Niven?
The key is to disorient her, Cole. Get her flustered and out of sorts. Piper Niven has something of a chip on her shoulder, and if you can frustrate her and get her angry, you'll pave the way for her to make plenty of mistakes. Mistakes you can capitalize on.
She's facing some real pushback here.
Nothing she
Finds the roll-up.
The rope save him.
Well spotted by our official.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Off the ropes, caught her. What agility.
Double springboard moonsault.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
A running Hurricane Rana. Able to slip away.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And Piper is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, this is how you take on Piper. She's flustered and disoriented, clearly frustrated and making mistakes now. Up high.
Knees up, just in time.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Piper needed.
But Piper has to push now while a window is open.
Simple but effective. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Oh, step up Enziguri.
To the sky.
5-star frog splash. Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
She gets the shoulder up.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Springboard. Oh, my God. Sliced bread.
Oh, countered into a power slam.
And kicks out before the refs count.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point?
Boom, what a kick. She had that scouted. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Hurricane Rana, ay Dios mío.
Springboard, blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Power slam.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact.
He's able to reverse it. A running Hurricane Rana.
Watch out.
5-star frog splash. Here we go. Cover. 2 count. And that's all she wrote. And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight. Eyes like a blazing fire. This is a man you don't want to be in front of right now. He's a man possessed is what he is.
And then there's Charlie Dempsey, a master of melding old school graps with that new school sensibility. When you look at Dempsey, you're not just looking at someone with a lineage in this sport. You're looking at the future of this business.
Dempsey insists on doing things his way in that ring, and you can't deny just how well that served him.
You want to succeed in the ring against Charlie Dempsey, you have to be disruptive. Dempsey wants to wrestle a very technical kind of match, so don't let him upset his tempo, force him out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, Dempsey wants to keep this old school, and if he can't have it his way, he's going to be off his game. Oh. Stomp right to the belly.
Ooh, stiff punch. And it looks like, yeah, he's done. Look out!
5-star frog splash!
And straight into the pin attempt.
There's 2. Major, major win! That'll change his career tonight! No disqualifications, no pinfalls or submissions. The dumpster match is certainly unique for quite a few reasons.
Yeah, but perhaps the most unique being the humiliation. This isn't just about getting a victory over your opponent. It's about covering them in trash on a global stage. There's so much more animosity in this type of match than you realize.
Float over snap suplex. And Alba perhaps not the only one with a killer instinct in this one.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Oh! He's quick to get out of the way there. Running Hurricane Rana! And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Looks like business is, as they say, about to pick up.
Just how much actual strategy is there in a dumpster match? Both in dumping your opponent and avoiding that being done to you.
This is 100% a matchup of violent strategy. You got to think up all the different ways you can incapacitate your opponent. Then follow your nose to the stench of that dumpster and make it your opponent's new home. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Buster.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
What a way to get out of that one. He's headed out to the ringside area. And he comes in under the ropes now. He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
She managed to avoid that offense.
Unbelievable athleticism. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Hurricane Rana. That assault halting Alba in her tracks.
Here we go.
5-star frog splash. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
We're going to finish it off.
Swanton bomb!
Takes
It's another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread, but a counter power slam. He answers right back. And just gouging the eyes to get some space here. Oh no, that's gonna stink. Oh, trying to close the lid. This one's almost over. And that's going to bring an end to this matchup. That was a smelly affair. Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloading. I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hotheads. Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. He avoids the contact.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Consecutive attacks keeping Lynch off her game. This is a more daunting task than Becky bargained for.
Effective dodge there.
Off the ropes. And a reverse DDT.
Devastating elbow.
The man, Becky Lynch, certainly never lacking in confidence. But Corey, do you think Becky's confidence could veer into overconfidence here and potentially lead to her downfall? Absolutely, Cole. Becky's confidence can be a powerful tool, but she needs to make sure she can see the forest for the trees. Because the moment Becky starts acting like this is an easy win that she's got in the bag, that's the moment she'll have a fast one pulled on her. Knife edge chop. Countered right when it was needed. Enziguri finds its mark. Oh, step up Enziguri. And Lynch got caught that time by some hard-hitting offense.
Yeah, Michael, this is a lot to sustain this early on in the match.
Oh, what a leg drop. Boom! Good defense from him. And now he's going to the top rope. Up high. 5-star frog splash! And right into the pin. Uh-oh. 2 count. Gets the shoulder up. Just barely, but it counts. From out of nowhere. RKO!
Putting this one to bed.
And a kick out.
There is no doubting the desire of Becky Lynch. You don't take that punishment and get up unless there's a yearning in your body to be the best.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. A moonsault.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Oh, man. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Uh-oh, bad situation here. Looking to lock it in. It's in. This could be over soon.
This is how you punish your opponent.
Caught that and reversed it. Kinshasa. Cover. This could be all over. Barely kicks out. Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
That's gotta be it here.
And this one is over. Oh, man.
Emotions taking the wheel before we officially get underway.
And it paid off. Well, we'll see how the rest of this match goes. A couple of impressive superstars going head-to-head here, and on one side we have a competitor who thinks it's their match to win.
Confidence is key to success inside of a WWE ring, Cole. I know that kind of brash talk might seem arrogant to some, but you have to... From behind, O'Connor roll takedown. Bridges back. This could do it.
It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that. A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
Now, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
She countered that into her own offense.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Placing her in the corner.
Trapped in the corner.
Drop kick right on the money.
And fire is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Alba has to plot a way to get back into this.
Above all else, Alba Fire. Here we go.
Got the knees up. Fire finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Fire hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
One step ahead there.
Back in the ring. The scary Queen of Scots with a royal gesture to the crowd here.
Oh my God, what an elbow.
And Zagiri finds its mark.
And Alba Fire caught the full impact of that.
Soaring!
Fends it off. Good counter. He's definitely taking advantage here.
Executing his game plan with authority. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Alba Fire digging deep into the arsenal here with the goalie bomb.
Straight into the pin.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
A running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Look at this athleticism. Double springboard moonsault.
Here's the cover.
Could be it.
It's over. All in a night's work. Wow, just fired out like a cannon.
Hey, just because the bell hasn't rung doesn't mean you're safe.
I don't like the action at all, but I have to agree with your sentiment there. Here's the bell and the fight's on with Piper Niven. Piper spent years kicking doors down across Europe, NXT UK, and Japan to make it to WWE.
We know Piper is capable of crushing bones and flattening opponents, but Niven also has the conditioning to push the pace.
Piper is moving like a woman on a mission, and that mission is to lay waste to anyone who steps in her way.
And then we have a superstar who has been eagerly looking forward to this match. A chance to get a big win here in front of the entire WWE Universe.
Plenty of glory to be gained with a victory here, and you're right, this superstar knows it. Now it's all about executing in the ring.
Oh my God, a moonsault! Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. What agility! Moonsault!
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off.
If I'm Piper Niven, I'm taking this match as an opportunity to prove that I am truly a dominant force in WWE. I'm bullying the competition with my mix of power and agility, and I'm not letting up.
Yeah, Piper is so dangerous. If she does all that, she could be unstoppable in this match.
Soaring!
5-star frog splash! Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. An emphatic victory. Electric feeling in the air as the WWE anticipates the dangers of this ladder match.
Everyone paid for a full seat, but are only going to need the edge on this one.
Each competitor ready to do whatever it takes to climb the ladder. Able to make a timely escape.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Doing whatever it takes.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that. And avoids taking any damage.
Looking for the Hurricane Rana.
Instead of vicious uppercut.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Driving the elbow to the face.
And it looks like he's not letting Kit's personality get to him.
He's got to push past this. There's a lot on the line in this ladder match. Ladder matches can turn into some real car crashes, but as many of the greats have proven, there's a strategy to them. You have to keep your wits about you, even when you end up on the wrong side of a ladder. And believe me, chances are quite high that you'll end up on the wrong side of a ladder at least once in a match like this.
Going up to the top now.
Sky high.
5-star frog splat! Here we go. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring.
Perfectly positioned.
Jit Wilson gets cleared out of the ring.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
Look at this. This could be it.
Gentlemen, we are...
Unhooks it. He wins the ladder match.
Oh, no. Not waiting a second.
Hey, just because the bell hasn't rung doesn't mean you're safe.
I don't like the action at all, but I have to agree with your sentiment there. The bell is rung, and clearly the superstar is itching to get things going.
I love the intensity, Michael. No point getting inside that ring if you're not eager to throw down and get into it.
That's true, Byron. A WWE ring is no place for cowardice.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Boom!
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Discus clothesline.
Turns it around.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Elbow to the face.
He gets around the attack. A running Hurricane Rana.
You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Sent right into the corner. Countering that offense.
Springboard, but nobody home. He wastes no time dodging the attack. Knew what was coming there.
Elbow drop.
Escapes out of that attack. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Oh my God. Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Watching.
5-star frog splash. Wasting no time. Into the cover. And a win! That may be one of the biggest wins of his career. We don't get to see Inferno matches too often. I'm sure any superstar stepping into this situation for the first time is going to have a healthy amount of fear in them.
An Inferno match plays off all of those natural fears. A fear of fire is one that you learn very early on in life. Climbing into the ring and being surrounded by flames, panic is gonna set in. Staying calm is absolutely paramount here. Moonsault.
Wow, did that just happen?
Those flames constantly reaching new heights. I think the reality of this match is truly setting in now.
High cross body.
Oh, man. Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Double springboard moonsault. And Brutus might want to tap into his aggression after taking on that.
And the heat of those flames isn't making this any less intense for him.
And normally when things aren't going well in a match, you can find some space away from your opponent and take a breather. However, you really can't do that in this type of situation.
Yeah, plus you can barely breathe in that ring. That 500-degree heat sucking up all the oxygen. So cardio is even more key in this match. But I don't think even the most well-conditioned superstars...
Look out!
Boom! Perfectly timed with the knees.
There it is! Reversal! Distress starting to show on Creed's face.
Looks like Brutus is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Power slam! Good night!
Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Phoenix splash!
You gotta be kidding me. Ooh. Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Oh, he saw it coming. Running Hurricane Rana.
Going straight for the body, doing a little more softening up of the torso area.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense.
Blast off!
Oh, that hurt. What a counter.
Crash landing.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
And this deep in, you gotta start wondering how much more is there to give in this match.
What an incredible display of human resilience we've seen here.
Springboard! Oh my God! Distress starting to show on Creed's face.
It's a full court press being applied to Creed. From out of nowhere!
RKO!
He got all of that. Now he just has to drag him toward those roaring flames to end it all. And blow, take off, knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
Still fighting back, look at him go! Running Hurricane Rana!
Fantastic.
Man, Brutus dodges out of that. Senton hits the target.
Wow, look at that agility.
He's going up. Watch out!
5-star frog splash!
Oh! There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Just look at the size of those flames now.
There's absolutely no way you can walk through those.
Wait, oh no, oh God!
If that's you praying right now, I don't know if it'll be heard over the sound of these.
Oh my, out to the floor.
And through the flames in the process, firefighters on standby as this match finally comes to an end.
Look on his face that he came here tonight to send a message.
He's certainly determined to prove a point. and that's that he should be on top.
Well, he has the opportunity to prove that point tonight, Corey. We'll see if he's all bark.
And then we've got Rob Van Dam, a superstar known for his laid-back demeanor outside the ring, but when it comes to hard-hitting action, he's about as extreme as you can get.
Yeah, RVD may love to chill out, but he's still a talented martial artist and a true warrior between the ropes. If you don't look past the cool vibes and take him seriously, you are in for a rude awakening. Wow.
We all know RVD loves to pick up the pace in his matches, loves to really get things going for that high-risk style he's so well known for.
Oh, that's right, Cole. So obviously, if you're facing off against him, the smartest thing you can do is slow down the pace and break him down. Don't wrestle RVD's match, because it's a match he has absolutely perfected.
Elbow on the spot.
Escape that in a hurry.
A running Hurricane Rana. Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Springboard. Phoenix splash.
You gotta be kidding me.
Looks to climb the top rope. Oh, what a counter. Knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Poorly timed offense there. Running Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Oh, strong impact. And RVD being taken to task there.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. Taking flight. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
DDT.
RVD is getting picked apart right now.
And kudos to him for slowing RVD down here. Stopping RVD from making this his kind of match. Double springboard moonsault. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Lift off. What? Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
That's going to keep Van Dam down.
Somehow he kicked out.
On absolute instinct alone, RVD managed to kick out. But does Van Dam even know where he is right now?
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Momentum's completely with him now.
Yeah, Van Dam has got to get out of the weeds in a hurry. Going airborne with the cutter.
This is a man, but
Blast off!
5-star frog splash!
This has to be it.
2. And this one is over.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands. Starting things off like a line brawl. You know this one's personal.
They should just be grateful they didn't get a 5-minute major. Boom, what impact! Lorenzo just couldn't get out of harm's way there.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
And Stax is failing to make any advances.
Stax needs to find that spark.
Bruising attack to the stomach. Dropkick hits the mark.
Corey, what advice do you have for Stax in this match?
Well, I know Stax is going to be looking to prove himself here, Cole, but he's going to have to make sure he doesn't do anything reckless. Be patient, be cautious, and be smart. That's what he needs to do here.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Looking for something big here.
Launching.
5-star frog splash.
Going for the win. Not letting up.
An emphatic victory. Getting right to the fisticuffs, showing no signs of slowing down.
Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Kingston running into some trouble, guys.
And Kingston getting dismantled right now.
Oof, stiff elbow shot.
Oh, right into a counter. Crucial turnaround there because Kofi was falling behind.
This could be the turning point for him. It could be the start of a rally.
Oh, he had Kofi scouted. Kofi, as impressive as they come in the ring, amazing athleticism with resilience for days.
All very true, Cole, but he could stand to be a bit more aggressive in this one. We know Kofi can turn it on when the time's right, but I'd argue the time is right as soon as the bell rings.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. What a shot! Kofi turns it around.
Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
Inverted DDT connects. Oh my God, springboard moonsault! Wow!
Turns that away.
Man,
Rebound, two-hand shot.
oh, great wherewithal there.
Running Hurricane Rana. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it.
Incredible athleticism. Springboard, Phoenix splash!
You gotta be kidding me.
He's headed up high.
Oh, look out.
Got the knees up just in time.
This could turn things around.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
Turn out the lights.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. Neither competitor is backing down.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Oh, forearm from out of nowhere. RKO! Come on, Kofi, get up.
Two. And that'll about do it, folks. Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle. And he counters.
Been kicked right to the gut.
Ooh, what a kick.
Oh, man.
You ready for some good vibrations? Bad vibrations from Shinsuke Nakamura.
Placing him in the corner. Drop kick. Nakamura's globe-trotting experience being put to the test here.
He's not
Taking flight.
Oh, that'll destroy your nose.
Corey, what's the strategy for taking on Shinsuke? What do you have to try to do?
Well, you need to keep the pressure on Shinsuke so he can't fully wind up for one of his devastating strikes. If you don't do that, you'll just be another victim of the King of Strong Style. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Reversal from Nakamura. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Running Hurricane Rana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
turns that in his favor. Oh, Nakamura! The landslide!
Just think of getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
And a kick out before the count even begins.
Wow. What great agility.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Shinsuke Nakamura with a nice reversal.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive.
The end is near.
Uh-oh. Finds the answer for Nakamura. Taking things to the top rope. Flying.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
A reversal. Well scouted. Drop kick.
From out of nowhere.
RKO.
Can Nakamura come back from that?
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
The fists are flying and this crowd is hot. Okay, they got it out of their system.
Well, not by a long shot. This is going to be an emotional match from here on out. Quick reflexes so important in a match like this. Wendy is unable to stop any attack.
Now we have to see how tough Wendy truly can be.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Wendy finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down.
Wendy showing it's not time for lying down, it's time for fighting back.
She's looking winded now.
Yeah, but you gotta think this match is still anyone's.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Rapid fire rights over and over.
Just never had a chance to block any of those. Dropping the bow.
Boom. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Ooh, sharp kick.
Corey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to try and get into Wendy Chu's headspace for a second here. What?
Sky high.
Ooh, one step ahead there. He gets into the ring.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Oh, snapmare.
There's the kick.
Point of the elbow to the nose. And now looking even worse for wear.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. To the sky! Oh, on the knees! That could be the tide turner!
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Ah, snapmare. Followed up by an elbow.
Oh, man!
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
Double springboard moonsault.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
That power is won by the
Order of Anarchy.
Order of Shadows.
Order of Tradition.
Anything is possible.